Don't you just love that feeling when you hit a PB? I've been running this track for over a year now, and that is my fastest time that I have ever done. I am ecstatic. Guys, welcome back to the Morris Method YouTube channel. You're gonna want to hit like and subscribe on this one. Guys, let's jump straight into it. So just headed down to the Gross River from home just to take Maggie out for a bit of a run, but otherwise I am in recovery mode this afternoon. What a great way to reduce stress. I'm going to go over a few things, why it's such a good idea for you to have a purpose and a strategy around your rest and recovery, particularly for performance training. Okay, good afternoon. It is Tuesday afternoon. I've done a couple of bike rides today. Today's run is 8.5 to 9 kilometers, 400 meters of gain. Let's jump into it. You know that feeling when you finish your run and you smash a PB that you've never done before? So as always, when you hit a PB, there is always the low on the other side with fatigue. So I decided the next few days would be focused around recovery with a small hike thrown in. Now, there's obviously a physical component to your recovery when it comes to performance improvements. But what I think is largely forgotten about is the mental recovery. So this week, looking past what food I could eat, what stretching I could do to improve recovery, I also wanted to focus on getting some mental downtime. I don't know about you guys, but because I always feel like I'm gunning down more fitness results, trying to tick off every session I set for myself, I can really forget to take some time where I just get bored or just think and do nothing. It may sound funny, but I had to put time into my diary this week just to take Maggie to the river to force myself to just stop, soak up the surroundings, and try to be as present as I could. This for me is seriously hard, as honestly I feel my mind is always thinking about more, and more. If you can relate to this, guys, let me know down in the comments. I find that when I give myself even just 5 minutes of dead time, not only does it help my training and performance, but I'm just a better dad, a better husband, helps me keep freshly maintained mentally for the time I spend with my family. My endurance goals are on top of my life, they aren't my life. If I am too tired either physically or mentally to be present with my family, well then what is the point of having a family in the first place? One of my Queensland clients sent me a message over the weekend saying this. This will make you laugh. Out riding today and heard a guy ask his mate how his Ironman training is going. He replied, "I am tired all the time, so it must be working." I just chuckled to myself, is what my client said. Unfortunately, this thought pattern towards training is all too often, and one I had used for many years. If you are a regular person with performance goals, learning to balance the stress and rest is really important. And I think we all forget that considering how busy every regular person is, training is an added stress. If the body is flooded with stress from either work, life, or training, we can all expect very little in return from our training time. So rather than kicking myself up the arse to train every single day, I try to take each day as it comes and learn to treat my body and mind with respect. Maybe some days I don't need a day off because I'm sore or fatigued. Maybe I just need a day to chill out mentally and zone out. It's funny to say, but getting bored can be one of the healthiest things you can do when you are a goal-orientated person with a busy work, life, and training schedule.
Saturday morning out at Wentworth Falls, we just parked the cars at Scenic World, caught the train down to Wentworth Falls here, and now we're just heading to the falls to then head to Queen Vic, down Kadumba, Long Sublime, and then up towards Favour. Anyway, so it should be about 25-ish, maybe a bit more kilometres. Over 1,000, 1,200 metres of gain and loss. Should be a great day out. Let's do it. Just heading up towards Lyric Cascades. Gosh, isn't it just absolutely beautiful around here? I think if any trail runner is watching this, or even hiker, it's like, this is why we do this, right? To experience and just to see these places that are honestly magical. The greenness, the lushness of the bush is just like, this is the stuff that I think about on Monday to Friday when I'm back doing your normal runs, your local stuff, and then you come out here on the weekend and you get to experience, like, it's all these mini adventures that are just that's what's motivating and that's what's inspiring. Like, this is inspiring. Take a look around, soak up what I'm feeling right now. It's just absolutely magical.
No matter what you've been through or where you've been.
Okay, so we are 22.3 kilometers through with how much gain? 800. We have another 400 gain by the time we get to the top. Fueling today with Perpetuum. So the reason I've been using paleo, the Blue Dinosaur paleo bars, that's for my really long distance stuff where I'm gonna get sick of having just liquid stuff. So I'm gonna use the Blue Dinosaur bars as a way to actually get some actual, stuff to actually bite and chew. Otherwise I use Perpetuum, and that's been my go-to probably for the last, even when I used to race when I was a bit younger. I've always come back to it. The sugars are like 7 grams for a total of carbohydrates like 55 or something. So it's quite low in sugar, much more slow release. Just find it sits really well on my stomach. And I've been using it for quite some time, and a lot of our clients will actually use it as well. It's not the best tasting thing, I'm gonna be honest, but it gets the job done, and if you can get over the taste, then you feel you know, at least very sustained energy anyway. That with the combination of body fat always goes well. So that's in there. And then I've got a little bit of extra kick, which is some honey here as well. There's probably only about 100 to 150 calories of this, and I'll just kind of sip on this as I go along. Otherwise, feeling good. Another long run down. Guys, thank you so much for following on with these videos. If you like this one, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you need a little bit of help with whether your weight loss goals or you have endurance-based goals as well, hit me up for a conversation. Click the link down below, and I would love to hear from you. Guys, all the best, and I'll see you out there soon. Bye.